For youth today in farming, I would tell them that it's a really tight window on farming, and you really have to have the love to farm, and the soil is your #1 ally. Maintaining your soil integrity, and whether you use cover crops or whatever you're using, make that part of your cropping system, not just you're growing corn or peanuts. You have to take care of the soil, and the soil will take care of you.
We have 2 applicators, especially for corn, that is putting nitrogen right by the road, which is key for placement, and that has helped me save a lot of pounds of N going through the root zone to the aquifer. So I like that too, and also it puts money back in your pocket because you're not buying as much fertilizer overall. I think per year, if I was to keep doing what I used to do 4 or 5 years ago, I'm putting about 250,000 pounds of N less per year in the dirt. It's because of those. That's a combination of the soil moisture probes and the knife and rings, as we call it, but it's really a wide drop rig.
The 4 R's are very simple. It's the right source at the right rate, and the right place and at the right time, which is so critical. The 4 R's were actually developed by the Fertilizer Institute, the International Plant Nutrition Institute, and the Canadian Fertilizer Institute. So they've got the scientific backing behind them, and their whole goal is strictly to help protect and improve water quality across the world, not just the United States.
There are a number of different BMP tools that are taking place. There's a wide spectrum of them, but there are some that are specifically that we focus on because they give us more bang for our buck when it comes to managing our water resources, and that would be soil moisture sensors. Here at the Research Center, we use variable rate irrigation to do research on. We focus on soil health as well, conservation tillage practices here, as well as cover crops. So there's a wide spectrum of different things that the farm manager and the RSAs here implement in each and every research plot that we have. It just really depends on what the research is, what the focus and the purpose of that trial is in terms of what practices we're going to do. So that really speaks for a lot of growers, depending on what crops they're growing and what their strategy is.
The BMPs are the best management practices, and they are a tool for the farmer, rancher, grower to use to help them protect and improve the water quality. And several years ago, we actually got the 4 R's incorporated into the BMP manuals here in Florida. And it's another tool for them to use. And we're seeing great success rates with it. And the great thing about the 4 R's, they don't cost a grower a penny to do. It's just a change in their practices.